6 games are on the NBA DFS main slate for Tuesday, January 15, highlighted by Timberwolves vs 76ers at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and Warriors vs Nuggets at 9 p.m. Russell Westbrook, Karl-Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic, Ben Simmons and Kevin Durant are some of the top options this evening. And players will need to keep an eye on the NBA injury news as well, with Giannis Antetokounmpo, quadriceps, and John Collins, ankle, listed as questionable, and other big names such as LeBron James, groin, out. Before entering an NBA DFS tournament such as the $450,000 Tuesday night special on DraftKings or the $375,000 NBA shot on FanDuel, you'll want to check in with Mike McClure. He's a professional DFS player who has won almost $2 million, and his advice, top picks and optimal lineups can help you cash in on Tuesday. McClure is also a predictive data engineer at Sportsline who uses a powerful prediction model that simulates every minute of every game 10,000 times, taking factors like matchups, statistical trends and injuries into account. This allows him to find the best NBA DFS values and create optimal lineups that he shares only over at Sportsline. They're a must-see for any NBA DFS player. McClure is off to a blistering start, cashing his first 5 lineups on DraftKings to open the season, as well as producing multiple other optimal lineups that have led to huge returns for followers, including as much as 40x on FanDuel and 15x on DraftKings. For Monday's slate, McClure is banking on Thunder forward Paul George at $9,700 on FanDuel and $9,200 on DraftKings. He's stacking him with guard Dennis Schroeder, $5,300 on FanDuel and $5,400 on DraftKings, as OKC takes on a porous Atlanta Hawks defense that gives up almost 118 points per game. This NBA DFS strategy gives players plenty of exposure to that Thunder vs. Hawks matchup that has an over-under of 233 points, the highest of the evening. But those players come at a much cheaper price than Westbrook, who is the most expensive player on both FanDuel and DraftKings. McClure is also targeting a player capable of putting up big numbers who has a dream matchup on Tuesday. The stars are aligning for him to return 50, even 60 points on both sites, and he comes at a lower price than you would expect. This pick could be the difference between winning your tournaments and cash games or going home with nothing. So who is DFS pro Mike McClure putting in his optimal NBA DFS lineup for Tuesday? Visit Sportsline now to see the full NBA optimal tournament lineups from a professional DFS player who has almost $2 million in career winnings, and find out.